Well, I don't know if fans resonate with my character any more than any of the other characters. I think the entire encyclopedic landscape of it all has burnt itself into the fans' minds and mine. We were all fans. One of the reasons the films turned out so well, I think, is that all of us on the set were as big a fans as you could find outside the studio. We all got the books as soon as they came out. We all devoured them. We all knew that something special was going on. Obviously, I had the best hair, and I had some rather snazzy outfits. If there's anything memorable about Lucius Malfoy and why he sticks in people's minds, is we all have a terror that we might be that desperate. He's not only deeply unpleasant and a bully, but it's because he's so insecure, and he is absolutely begging for approval and status all the time. He's desperate. He's putting on airs and graces, but really, he hates himself. And he's terrified of everyone. And I think there is something that echoes and scares people because they see some part of the worst idea of themselves in him. God, what didn't I love about portraying Lucius? First of all, I liked the fact that when they put the wig on, in order to keep the hair straight, I put my head back. I'd look in the mirror, there was an instant character. Looking down my nose at everyone, didn't even have to do any acting. And then I loved that he had a journey. He started off as this incredibly arrogant, supercilious, terrible bully, which he remained, and he ended up this broken, alcoholic husk of a shell of a man, rejected by his lord, rejected by his wife and son, and with no real future, just the money to protect him, as ever. I worked backwards from wanting to explain to the audience why Draco was such a bully at school, where that level of anger and frustration in him comes from. So I wanted to create a world where there was no love in his household, and the worst was expected of him. He was never given any praise. And then I wanted, from the outside in, to make the most annoying person you could ever meet. I wanted you to hear his voice and for the hackles to go up on the back of your neck. Just wanted it to be, every second of his existence, to be like fingernails on a blackboard. Oh, the Bertie Bott's flavors. I quite like the disgusting ones, because the other ones taste like sweets. But when you eat something that tastes like condensed sewage, you know that you're in a special place. If I could pick one magic element from the films in my life, wouldn't mind a time turner. It's all been a great adventure. Wouldn't mind doing it all again. I didn't know any spells. I didn't really get to do any spells. And when Dobby was presented with a sock, and it said in the script that I lift my wand and I get knocked off my feet, I remember turning to someone at Grip going, "Do you know a spell?" And he went, "No, mate." I said, "Nothing. I don't know what I meant to do a spell." He said, "I think Avada Kedavra or something." So I started to say Avada Kedavra, and I got knocked off my feet. I got a mailbag from thousands and thousands of people. People are still annoyed about it. How dare you? You were going to kill Harry Potter. I didn't know. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Just let it be.